society because it's unique. Our country, the state of Egypt is unique in its belief and its consolidarity. So this will turn us into the keenness of the great Imam of Sheikh Al-Azhar, Dr. Ahmed Al-Tayyib, and also the state senior officials, the keenness of them to join and to greet Your Highness on the occasion of the Christmas. Yes, the great Imam of Al-Azhar, Dr. Sheikh Ahmed Al-Tayyib, he's always committed and keen on to join us and to greet us on the occasion of the Christmas. And of course, all the attendance of the state's senior officials is really a clear message of love, unity, peace, and peaceful coexistence. And also we are keen on to represent this in the family of Al-Azhar in the different occasions as well. And this is, you said before, you mentioned before that we have in Egypt 4 feasts. Of course, the 4 feasts in which we mean the religious feasts. You also mentioned, Your Highness, one message in the Cathedral of Alexandria, one message of love, tolerance, and the peaceful coexistence. Talk about us about this, such messages. I talked about love, how to live and to enjoy the love of God through 5 things. To always be thankful to God, to all the blessings of God, to love fairness and justice, to be straightforward and not to go away of God. Number 3 is to love the straightforward, how the human being is to be straightforward, and how the one is committing wrong attitudes and wrong things, how to say this, to admit that he's loving Allah or loving God. And there is someone, for example, that he doesn't like the good things to the others and want to prevent the good to the others. So anyone is like a message of the God. And when you meet someone who's really a religious person, he's a message of the God. You, for example, you're supposed to be a message of the God, a message of Allah. So that's why when we talk to the others and we look at the others, we should just feel the love, the message. Love your enemies and pray for them. I tried many times. How am I supposed to love my enemies? It's really difficult. I myself, I tried. Who is your enemy? Supposed to be. Who's your enemy? Supposed to be a human being. So you're supposed to love that person. He's the one. Allah and God had made this person and the human being. So this is the religion. We learned so. And when we pray, praying moves the heart, and Allah is reacting and interacting with our prayers. And even in our Testament, in the New Testament, we are saying, pray to God and never to get bored. So when you just say manufacturing, there is a manufacturing, and there is an appliance in the manufacturing with a guarantee for like 5 years. The human being is made by God. And there is no change to be done by this human being except by the God. So, and the energy that we get is all we get from praying. And before I just finalize this interview, Your Highness, with this interview, you know, what we are witnessing nowadays out of geostrategic turbulences for all nations around. What's your message now? Just wake up. The life, even when it's so long, it's short life. All the greetings, we will go and be buried under the ground. So please, you've got to be aware and to always think about God, to always think and that you'll go back to the sky. And all what we hear about from the conflicts, wars around, the turbulences around, this is not, and we all pray, of course, for peace and stability. You, of course, received the message out of the Prime Minister and the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister of Defense. What's your message for the armed forces? The armed forces or our defense barrier, and we are so proud of them. The armed forces of Egypt are always great forces. Your Highness, the Pope Tawadros II, Pope of Alexandria, greetings to Merry Christmas to you. So this is the great present of having you here on the Christmas Mass on the Egyptian TV. And as you mentioned, we do not have 2 feasts, but we have 4 feasts, and we have many feasts. So Allah, we pray to God to stay in peace, love, tolerance, peaceful coexistence. Wish you all lovely, peaceful year, and Allah bless Egypt. I leave Egypt, and all greetings to our President El-Sisi, and I wish all the blessings, wealth and health to all Egyptians. And that was our interview, ladies and gentlemen, with His Highness Pope Tawadros II. It was exclusive for our Egyptian TV, in which he, of course, reaffirmed on the love, peaceful coexistence, solidarity, and in which, and of course, and as His Highness Pope Tawadros II had mentioned, that we have 4 feasts, not 2, in Egypt. Merry Christmas to Egypt, to all Egyptians, and many